You both are getting arrested, so get your kid dressed.
For what?
Child neglect.
Why?
Come on. What do you mean, why?
Parents are expected to be upstanding members of society who set a positive example for their children.
Get out the car! Get out! Get out! Tires are flat!
However, there are instances when parents engage in evil actions. In the following cases, these parents faced the consequences of their actions and were caught red-handed. Lucien Surprice caused damage to a school zone sign and then fled the scene. During his escape, he abandoned a baby unattended in the front seat of a stolen vehicle, which was secured but still running. This reckless act ultimately led to his capture.
Can we clear the channel?
At first, the police were unaware that there was a child in the stolen vehicle. But after they made the discovery, they understood the magnitude of the potential issue that this presented.
I don't see a baby.
I didn't either, but if you look really close.
There's no baby in that.
Look really close.
Is there? I don't see any feet or anything. Oh yeah, there is. There's a baby in there.
When the cops understood how difficult it would be to unlock the vehicle, they made the decision to devise a strategy.
I can't get in the car right now, but they have a wrecker coming ASAP, hopefully.
He just bust his window out.
I just don't want to shed glass if we don't have to.
Yeah, I
With
got
the
you.
baby in there, you know, and the AC's on. If the AC wasn't on,
Absolutely.
if the AC wasn't on, I'd say we'll break it, but the fact that it's on, I don't want to break glass near the baby.
As a result, one of the cops made the decision to go to the nearest neighbor in order to search for any kind of tool that may unlock the window of the vehicle.
I guess right here. This might work. That might work.
I don't want to break it. Oh, I would, but I don't want to.
Baby's starting to scream in here.
At this time, the operation had been successful, as shown by the fact that the cops unlocked the vehicle window to rescue the child. While this was going on, a nearby neighbor made their way over to see the child.
I'm gonna try to get one of these windows. Pull it a little bit harder.
There you go.
I get it?
Yeah, see? I come in and help out.
Nice. We appreciate it.
Yeah, she's fine. She's sleeping. Yeah.
At long last, the child was rescued, and there were no more problems.
What's up? Oh, there's a bottle. Hang on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what you want, some food.
Hi, this is Deputy Stubblefield, Volusia County Sheriff's Office. We had an incident where we ended up taking a male to jail, and he has a newborn, I want to say probably about 4 weeks old maybe, in the vehicle, and we have no way of getting in touch with any other kinfolk, and we need DCF to respond here to figure out what to do with the child.
Lucien Surprice was arrested and faced several citations for various offenses, including child neglect, fleeing or attempting to elude law enforcement, leaving the scene of a crash with property damage, careless driving, driving while license suspended or revoked, leaving an unattended child in a vehicle, not using a child restraint, and running a stop sign. Additionally, deputies reportedly found a crack cocaine scale and a small baggie containing crack cocaine during the incident. Leaving a child in a vehicle is truly terrible, but what about locking them in a cupboard? This next case is no evil fairy tale, but something that really happened. It's upsetting when parents neglect their responsibilities, especially when it comes to the safety and well-being of their children. In this case, a woman is suspected of locking her 3 small children in a bedroom while she went drinking at a pub, leaving them unattended and at risk.
I did.
No, I mean with the lights.
Oh. I don't hear anything.
When the cops came, the first person they spoke to was the neighbor who had phoned them about the problem.
I don't think she's there to screaming her heads off. She's got 3 kids.
no, as far as you know, there's nobody up there.
No, I don't think there's nobody up there.
All right, because I know she's got a younger brother because I wrote him tickets.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they're screaming their heads off like there's nobody up there. I mean, how you can leave 3
Not
kids
just like normally screaming, just let them scream it
just
out, fall asleep.
screaming? You know, you
Where do
figure
you hear
somebody
them
would
from?
be up. I can hear from the bathroom upstairs.
All right, because I know I got a little one. When she cries, I'll let her sit there for 45 minutes until she
Yeah,
falls
but this is
asleep.
constantly happening.
Well,
This is not normal.
After the cops got to the suspect's residence, they examined each door to see if they could enter, but all of the doors were locked. As a result, the cops returned to the neighbor's home and proceeded to the second floor to listen to the sounds of children weeping.
She's out there drugged up or something. There's no way that's completely sealed.
If the officer's not here, we're not getting no answer for that upstairs. We can hear the children crying in the downstairs room.
Yeah.
Can you hear them?
Yeah, clear as day. Yeah, you can hear him.
Let's go. Let me see.
At one point, the cops returned to the suspect's home, where the children were still trapped inside, and they made an attempt to warn everyone who was there in the house.
Come through the door, I might be kicking it in! Is she a white, black, Hispanic woman?
She hardly speaks any English. I mean, I find her kids outside walking through the alleys in the morning. Little kids.
And there's no other entrance to that apartment besides that door. Who's
There's
the
no
landlord?
other entrance unless I call the landlord.
Where's the landlord?
Well, he's got to be home in his house.
Where's
He
that
lives
at?
on 88 on the
Can
right.
you try to get a hold of him,
I can try to call him, see if he answers.
please?
I'll do that.
When no one replied, the cop kicked in the door and entered the residence to rescue the children.
Cleveland police, open the door, I'm kicking it in! Adam 3-1, we're inside. Cleveland police! Cleveland police! Cleveland police! Hello? Cleveland police! Is anybody in here? Cleveland police! Hello? They got the door latched. Kidding me? Check that.
This goes upstairs, but there's a mattress in the way.
Hello? Hello? Are you okay? Are you okay?
The intoxicated mother showed up out of nowhere and pretended that nothing unusual had occurred.
Hello?
Stop!
up?
Stop!
What's up?
Where have you been?
My
Step out here.
here.
Is
Oops,
this
sorry,
your
bud.
house?
Sorry.
Why is these kids home
My
alone?
sister
Hello?
here.
No.
What
No
is
sister.
wrong?
No
Really?
sister.
Hello?
Oh, hey, come here.
You're
Come here.
gonna have to wait out here. Hey, ma'am.
Wait.
You gotta wait out here.
Over here.
Wait.
I don't know who you are yet. No.
Let me see my kids.
Relax. Relax.
Oh my God,
Relax.
no.
How she just popped up out of the...
Let me
Stop.
see my
I
kids,
told you to
please.
stop. You weren't worried about your kids when you locked them in the bedroom and you took off, were you?
Let me see my kids.
Yeah. You got ID?
My here. My
Where's your
sister
ID?
Here.
No, your sister's not here. No one's here.
Nobody's here.
Just the
Besides
kids.
3 kids.
Where's your ID?
Where's your ID? Where is it?
Oh my God.
In your room?
After questioning her, seeing her in the situation she was in, and gaining an understanding of what she had done, the cops came to the conclusion that she needed to be taken into custody.
What's your name?
Okay.
Liz.
You smell like you've been drinking. You just come from the bar? Where you at? Benny's?
Yeah.
Are these
Yeah.
your kids?
Yeah.
Are these your kids?
All right, you know what? Put your hands behind your back.
Wait.
Put your hands.
Let me see my
No,
kids.
relax. Your kids are fine.
Wait.
Stop.
Wait.
Take it right now.
Please.
Relax. Stop it right now.
Relax.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please. Let me see my kids.
Your kids are fine. We're taking care
No,
of them
let
now.
me
'Cause you
see.
can't.
Let me see.
Do not turn your
Oh
face.
Give me some light.
What's up? Gotcha. Yes, sir.
Let me see.
No, you're not gonna see them. Your
Please.
kids are fine. We're taking care of them now. All right? You need to relax.
Oh my God, no. Please.
No, stop.
Please.
Stop.
Daniel.
Tell him to get dressed. Tell him to put some clothes
I'll
on.
take care of it.
Please.
All right.
Please.
The police noted that the residence was in a state of disarray, emitted an unpleasant odor, and exhibited a significant presence of insects. Furthermore, the interior temperature was reported to be around 90 to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. In her defense, Rivera, who's currently facing charges of endangering the welfare of a child, claims to have entrusted the care of the children to an individual she believed to be a friend. Presently, the 3 children are under the care of a relative. Thankfully, Rivera's children were spared from harm, unlike the next suspect whose actions will truly astonish you. When police reached the scene, they discovered an intoxicated Chastity Bliss, who had collided with both a pole and a tree due to losing control of her car. Tragically, this accident led to the death of a 7-year-old child and caused injury to a 5-year-old child.
She's out of it. She don't know if she's in this world or not. She was driving. She didn't even know she wrecked. She went airborne. I've seen her.
Who else was in the car?
She was.
Okay.
The baby that's in the back, lifeless.
Okay.
Get out of my car, Chastity. Whose is that? That's my car. My kid's in there. My kid's in there. Where's my other one? She's in the ambulance. Not my other one. Here's my hands. You don't even know where your kids are. You're going to jail. Am I going to jail? You're going to jail because you don't know if you're in this earth or not, Chastity. Come here. Come on, baby. No, that baby. You leave her alone. Oh my gosh, she's not free.
Let's take a seat.
She's not free.
Before beginning the evaluation of her state of mind, the cop questioned her with a few questions.
Baby.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, I got nothing.
Put this down.
Okay. I don't have anything.
Do you have any needles on you?
No.
All right, take a seat right here for now.
Please, where?
After interrogating her some more, the cop finally made the decision to put her through tests.
So where were you coming from today then, right now, before the crash?
Where do you come from?
When you were driving on the road, where did you leave from?
The house.
You left your house?
Yeah.
Where were you going?
To Christie's and I'm going to the store.
Christie's and then the store?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. What happened with the crash? Do you remember it at all?
I turned my head and looked at the girl to talk to them because they were fighting, and I just turned my head.
Okay. All right. So you haven't used meth since yesterday then?
Right. Right. I took my sleeping pill last night.
You took your sleeping pill last night?
Yes, I do it every night. Every night.
All right. Well, I'm going to run you through a few field sobriety tests here.
Okay.
I'm going to check your eyes first. Do the horizontal gaze test here, okay? All right. On this test, what you're going to do is you're just going to follow this pin with your eyeballs only. As it goes from side to side, you're going to keep your head dead straight, okay?
After she had failed the first test, the cop questioned her on her drug usage and advised her to be ready for the next test.
How do you ingest your pills and your meth when you take them? Do you snort them?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you explain having 0 nasal hair in your nose there?
That was from years ago, probably.
Years ago?
Yeah.
Did you used to snort Xanax or something?
Yeah, Xanax.
Okay. How long ago has it been since you done that?
About 5 days when they did that last.
5 days since you did that last?
Four.
Okay. All right.
Because I smoked after he passed away.
Okay. Have you smoked any marijuana or anything like that today?
I don't smoke marijuana.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's step over here into the middle so you don't fall off the road here.
The cop was aware that she was under the influence of alcohol and maybe drugs, and it was also evident that she would fail the second test as well.
Okay. All right, I got one more test here for you, all right? I'm going to explain this one to you as well. This test is going to be your feet together, just like they were for the first test we did. And your hands straight down to your...
The cop was giving the suspect instructions on how to complete the third test when the suspect asked for a jacket.
1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, out loud, until I tell you to stop counting, okay? Do you have any questions about any of that?
Can you switch around so I'm not shaking? So I mean, I'm like,
Is it in the back? Stay right there for a second. Put that on. All right.
Boxing too.
I'm going to explain this to you one more time here, okay? Feet together, hands down to your side. With the straight leg, you're going to raise 1 foot off the ground about 6 inches. You're going to keep that foot parallel to the ground. All right? While you're going to maintain that position, you're going to look at your toes you have off the ground. You're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, until I tell you to stop counting, okay? Do you have any questions about that? All right. Start.
Once she failed the third test, the cop realized it was time to arrest her for allegedly operating a vehicle impaired and transport her to prison.
Is there any chance you're pregnant right now?
No.
Not pregnant at all? Okay.
Actually, that time right now, month.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah.
All right, turn around for me. Do you have any shoulder injuries?
I'll tell you now.
Not that you know of?
Almost hit the window, my kids though.
As per the information listed under currently housed inmates, Bliss is currently held without bail, facing multiple felony charges. She's been accused of committing the following felonies: first-degree aggravated vehicular murder, third-degree endangering minors, first-degree involuntary manslaughter, and reckless homicide. While Bliss struggles with addiction to both drugs and alcohol, the next mother on our list is a ruthless murderer who will surely send shivers down your spine. If there was ever a case where a parent should not have had a child, this is it. In simpler terms, Larissa Rodriguez is facing charges for the murder of her own 5-year-old child. This is the point in the interrogation where she's trying to explain her heinous act.
You know, sometimes have to keep an extra eye on him because I caught him one time going to the bathroom, getting toilet water and drinking toilet water. And I'm looking like, why is he, you know, like, is he even alert when he's doing this? You know, it'd be like certain behavior, you know, like, and I used to have to stop him. He'd go straight to the refrigerator. I don't even know if he's like awake when he's doing this or what, if he's sleeping or, you know, it's just things that I had to watch out with him. And he would just like get into anything and everything. And I noticed that when he did it, even after Jordan was gone, my other son was doing it. My other little son, my 4-year-old. And I'm looking like, is it because he watched Jordan do it? Or why is he doing the same thing that Jordan was doing?
It's a good question. I don't know.
I mean, is it a behavioral thing? I mean, it's just something that okay, I recognize that. Jordan used to do that. You know, like, and it was just, and Jordan was perfectly fine. It was just something I felt like in that house too. Like it was not really wanting us there.
At this time, the cop tried to encourage Larissa to reveal the facts about the situation by expressing regret for her actions. And luckily, Larissa fell for the trap and divulged a few details.
I feel for where you're at because no woman should ever have to bury their child. And I think you did the best you could with what you had. But that guy was using you.
And that's why I told my sisters too. I said, if I ever get up out of here, I'm not going back. My sister says that they would help me get back on my feet, do what I have to do, because I was always had my own. Always had my kids. My kids have never been a day without me. This is my first Christmas without my kids.
at the end of the day, and I understand how you feel about if I ever get up out of here. I don't know what they're going to charge you with. My suspicion is it's going to be murder B. That's my suspicion.
And what gets me is he's not going to get charged for anything.
Oh, now that's not going to be true. And that's not going to be true.
And what is murder B?
It's it's causing the death of another without a plan to actually do it.
Following the interrogation, the cop explained to her what was going to happen to her and warned her that the consequences of her actions had put her in a very difficult situation.
Is there any other questions you have for me at this juncture?
So they're gonna go ahead and charge me today?
Yes. I'm going to charge you today at some point, and you'll probably go to court in the morning, and then in the morning we're going to talk to the other half of the equation in Medina County.
Good luck.
Well, I really don't care if he speaks or not.
And here is a tape of an event that took place before the interrogation, which reveals that a cop was seeking to check in on the well-being of the youngster who was murdered. However, at this time, the authorities did not know anything about the crime.
Is there anything?
Well, we got a call wanting us to check on the well-being of the 4 to 5-year-old.
How many kids are good?
Okay. What can we see?
Billy.
Okay, I believe you.
Don't mind me, man. But I have them all taken out in my.
Okay. Okay.
Negative. Just
My
on the
oldest
brother
one,
of
she's right
Christopher
there.
Rodriguez and his girlfriend, Larissa Rodriguez.
Let me know. Fine.
All right. Hello, kids. All right.
The fact that all of the kids were found to be upstairs, with the exception of the disabled boy who had been killed, to which the mother's response was that he was with her boyfriend out of town, was weird.
Do you have a child with special needs?
Oh, Jordan? Yes, I do.
How old is Jordan?
Jordan, he is just turned 5.
Where's Jordan at?
He's with his dad. He's going to be visiting for the holiday. He's not here with us right now, for the holiday.
Where's Dad at?
In Texas. He's not even here. Is that who you guys are pertaining to?
Maybe, possibly.
What was the call mainly about?
Just checking the welfare.
Oh.
And then something unexpected took place. Christopher Rodriguez, the boyfriend's brother, contacted the police from Pakistan to inform them that the child was murdered. That resulted in Larissa and her boyfriend Christopher being taken into custody. As a result, the terrifying reality was exposed in the courtroom.
When she was questioned about her child, she said he was out of town, and she repeatedly said that. Then finally, when she was confronted with the fact that that child may have been buried in her backyard, she told Detective Remington, "This is what happened on September 21st. While getting the kids ready for school, Christopher brought Jordan in to the bathroom where he was in a semi-conscious state. She tried to revive him with a cold shower, and then she laid him in bed for 24 hours. And she makes it a point to tell Detective Remington that she laid him in bed, in her bed, because she wanted to be close to him. She woke up the next morning of September 22nd, and he was dead." Larissa and the co-defendant Christopher decide to dig a hole which is 4 foot by 4 foot. They wrap him in numerous blankets, garbage bags, duffel bag, and bury him in the backyard.
In addition, the autopsy was able to provide light on what had been done to the child.
And I'm also going to make note of the fact that you will find in the autopsy that there were healing fractures, and acute fractures. The healing fractures, Your Honor, were of the ribs. And specifically, there was a wrist fracture, and then there were healing ribs 6, 8, 10 on the right side, and 8 on the left side. Those are most consistent with child abuse according to our medical examiner.
Larissa Rodriguez pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter, felonious assault, endangering minors, and gross mistreatment of a body. As a result, she was sentenced to 25 years in prison.